Imagine waking up tomorrow to find an email in your inbox that changes everything. We regret to inform you. Your job is gone. No warning, no safety net. Just like that, your world tilts on its axis. It's happening everywhere. Thousands of people, just like you, are waking up to find their jobs gone, their futures uncertain.
Well, not how I wanted to start my 2025. I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop. It sucks the most because I seriously was only at this company for 2 months. I literally got this job in October and loved every single second of it. Unfortunately, the company was acquired and a lot of us were let go. Nothing you can do about it, but it definitely sucks. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to even keep working for a company or what. I got my real estate license back in early October. I'm like, maybe I should just pursue that. But I also really liked the idea of having like a stable income with a job. I'm also getting married this year and have lots of expenses. So yeah, I still know it's going to be a great year. Like, I'm truly trying to be positive. I know everything happens for a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
I cleaned my desk out today at work because I think I'm getting laid off. Now I'm gonna take everything in the house while the kids are asleep and hide it because I don't want them to know that I got laid off. Like, this is my first job since I left my toxic marriage, and this is our first time being out of poverty because when I was going through my divorce, I had to get on food stamps, I had to get on Medi-Cal, I was on assisted daycare. We were broke, like living in poverty. Like, I only started making money because I started creating content on TikTok. Now TikTok's getting away and it's gonna be banned, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but God has a plan, right? So I guess we'll know what's the next step tomorrow.
Anyone else lose their job this morning? No, just me. I was laid off from my job of 4 years this morning. But don't worry, they made it abundantly clear that it had nothing to do with my job performance. I'm just gonna focus on getting a new job, and if anyone has any leads or any creative directors in advertising or beauty are watching this, let me know. I'm also open to hospitality, alcohol, fashion, anything. Hit a girl up. My email's in my bio. And engage with this video as long as possible so I can hopefully earn a little money and not starve. But I gotta say, being laid off when you are $14,000 in credit card debt is a feeling I never want to experience again. And I can't help but think, imagine if this had happened last year. I can't even think about it.
And I promise y'all, for as long as I live, I would never ever give my all to a company, to a job ever again in my life. So I told y'all Friday that I got fired from my job or whatever, right? 5 years. 5 years. Okay. It's cool. It stung a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. And it stung because of how it happened. Okay, so, boom. I get fired on Friday. Probably like 10:30 in the morning, right? So, I get let go. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting in my car like for a good probably 30 minutes after that. Because I'm just like, what now? To be honest with y'all, I was ready to go. Like, the retail management, it ain't for the weak. I was ready to go, but that's not the point. The reason why I was a little upset at how it happened was because I'm sitting in my car, maybe about 30 minutes later, one of my supervisors, ex-supervisors, called me and was like, why they got the new store manager already here? Like, didn't even let me get a chance to warm my car up. Like, already had a new store manager, like, just replaced me like that. That's just crazy to me. After all I did for this position, for that store, you know what I'm saying? For them to just let me go the way that they did and have somebody come in just like that, it's just crazy. And I'm here to tell you, do not give your all to these companies. Do the basic bare minimum, because when it's time for them to let you go, they ain't gonna care. They're gonna just be like, all right, you can go. But when you're ready to go, it's a process. Anyways, I'm cool with it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It do sting a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But stop giving your all to these companies, and you know, I just know I have a bigger purpose, and that's fine, because I know that what I've been praying for all these years is finally coming to fruition. So I'm good. I'm good.
So here we are, day 9 into 2025, and I got laid off today. So getting laid off was obviously not in my cards for 2025 or any time in the near future. I've been with my company for almost 6 years. It would have been 6 years in March. So to say that I'm heartbroken is such an understatement. I have 3 kids. I don't know what the future looks like for us. I've never been laid off before, so this is really, really hard for me. I'm not a crier, but I've always left a job on my own terms, and I actually left my last job to start up, like, get the company that I worked with recently, like, off the ground and running. They were already, like, pretty established, but we were really, really, really small when we started, and, you know, just over the years we grew, and you know, they became really successful, so I'm happy for their success, but I'm just at a loss for words. Like, I just don't know where to go from here. I don't know how to, like, cope with, like, the grief. I have to drop my laptop off by Monday, and I'm just trusting God that, you know, He's gonna see my husband and I through this, and I know He's faithful to provide.
I just lost my job. Actually, I just got fired. My name is Mary. I'm 26 years old, and I've worked in hospitality for almost a decade. The job I just got fired from was a high-volume, high-end restaurant at a place that I actually really loved working. But here's the thing, I didn't love the way that they ran things. And on a particular issue, we disagreed, they let me go, and here I am. I am unemployed for the first time in my entire life, and I don't know what the hell is going to come next.
Well, remember when I said things couldn't get any worse between, you know, the family thing that's going on, I had to return my computer because of that, my husband's surgery, everything else? Well, I just got laid off. I just found out, and I don't have a job anymore. So, not only is my husband going for surgery on Thursday, financially we've got stuff going on. Yeah, I no longer have a job. So, cool. I mean, at this point, 2026 has to be my year, because 2025 is really fucking sucking right now. I sort of knew this was happening, and I, you know, had talked about my job not going well, but I was blindsided. I really didn't think it was going to happen today or this month. So yeah, here I am.
I'm gonna try to do this without crying, but it's not working. And I'm an ugly crier, so here we go. I just walked out of my job of almost 8 years. I finally met my breaking point, and I sent that email, and I walked out that door. And it feels so good. Like, it feels so freeing knowing that I don't have to deal with the stress of that place anymore. But I put a lot of time and work into that job, so it's hard to give up. But your mental health is way more important than a job.
This is a stupid question, but what happens to people that are currently employed by TikTok in the US if it's banned? Do they just lose their jobs? Are they laid off? Do they have to go to a VPN to work on the same thing in another country?